Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Gomu Gomu No Talk podcast. We're back with episode 20 of the pod.
Yep.
Very pog. Um, this is a podcast where we talk all things One Piece. Weekly, we do chapter reviews, episode reviews, whatever Oda cooks up for us, we will talk about it. I'm your host, Lyle. I also go by Boy Online, and with me is our co-host, co-host, Austin. Say what's up, Austin.
What's up? Welcome back, lads.
So, today we have just a pretty short episode today for our 20th episode. This is gonna actually be our last episode we're gonna be doing live.
I know.
Or like in real life.
Person.
Like yeah,
at least for a while it seems.
Yeah, I think whenever I come back for a holiday or whatever.
But these two episodes were nice. They were really fun to do.
Yeah. So for what we have captured for you guys today, we're going to talk about episode 1139, right?
I think it's 1138.
1138.
Yeah.
38. And the title of the episode is Thank You, Dad.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Thank You, Dad. And also afterwards, too. Can you pass that to me?
We have a little activity, I guess. We have the 1,000 Sunny replica that I think we're going to try and build. It's like a wooden art. I actually got it for my birthday. Shout out to my girlfriend for getting it to me.
Wagumi.
Yeah.
I didn't even know these things were... When you first showed it to me, I thought it was a Lego set.
Yeah, no,
for some reason,
like
I'm like...
wooden art set.
And I'm like, the box is a little too small for a Lego set.
So I actually don't know how long this will take to build, so I'm actually kind of scared because if you look at the levels, it actually is like... pretty difficult. I think it's out of what?
4 out of 5
stars, so it's 4 out of 5 stars in difficulty. So we'll see how that goes.
You said you built one of these before.
I've built one, and I think it was like 1 out of 5 stars.
What was it?
It was a little wooden music box.
But it wasn't One Piece related.
No.
Okay, that's pretty cool though.
So this looks actually really complicated.
We're
gonna attempt to build this, so we'll see. But
so. I guess we could just start, right?
Yeah, but first I want to show off the One Piece strip, Uniqlo One Piece strip. Shout out to John for getting us both these shirts.
John got us these shirts, man.
Yeah.
He got
I got the
Luffy and Ace after they escaped.
I don't know if you can see it, yeah.
And then we were all like, "Yo, Ace is gonna make it out of here."
Yeah. And then he got Lyle the Beppo shirt, which. It's fire. He's just he's napping. He's taking a nap.
Pirate of Hearts in the back, on here, on the back of the shirt. I like this back of the shirt.
Yeah, I don't know if they can see it.
Become the next king of pirates.
Yeah. Did yours have anything or no?
No, mine's just blank in the back. No, I wore the shirt out when we went out a few days ago.
Yeah, I know.
I got there like.
I was gonna wear it, but then I actually saved it for today because I knew we were recording.
Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to John. Let's get into it. This is a pretty substance-wise and anything going on. There isn't really nothing much going on in this episode. Just a lot of flashbacks.
I
was very surprised of the amount of flashbacks.
We actually, me, Lyle, and a few of our friends, John and Francisco, just watched it last night. But 11:38. Thank you, Dad. Bonnie and Kuma's warm embrace. So I guess the episode starts off with where we left off in the last episode, which is just.
A replay.
Yeah, a replay of Kuma punching Saturn in the face. Obviously, Saturn goes flying, and now everyone all of a sudden is able to move. I think it's like Sanji, Frankie, Atlas, Vegapunk. And, after Kuma delivers his blow, he's kind of like breaking down or like almost seems like he's powering down. He's like just kind of like limping, trying to get to Bonnie.
Yeah, he was like... They had pressed Saturn was talking about pressing the self-destruct button, and like we find this out later in the episode after all the flashbacks that like Vegapunk was instructed to install a self-destruct, but in his head he's like he doesn't want Kuma to be just a suicide bomber, right?
Yeah, he doesn't want to turn him into a bomb.
So he just used that as a way to just put a shutdown.
He put a total shutdown switch
where he becomes like a vegetative state, but totally backfired. And they were mentioning in previous episodes like maybe like Kuma's just acting upon his like instincts. What would he do right now? And he's exactly doing what his fatherly instincts is, and it's just protecting Bonnie.
Bonnie, yeah, pretty much. But I thought it was interesting because like you could see like Vegapunk, who is like this super smart scientist, is just like completely baffled as to like what's going on, especially since he is the one who kind of I guess programmed Kuma or like did all these augments to Kuma. Like he doesn't really understand what's going on.
I think that's just like a big part of like Vegapunk's character in this whole arc.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, he's smart as hell, but he's also at the same time dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of things just ends up backfiring on him. Like, it's even like in the flashback. Like, he's supposed to be super smart, knows everything's going on his island, and he has like just a bunch of random surveillance cameras that he just never even knew about. They got him into this mess in the first place. And then later on, he lets like, one of his inventions being what's the Vegapunk that betrays him again? I forgot.
It's like the glutton one, right?
Yeah, I forgot
the names of them already.
Just like betray him, and it's just stuff keeps backfiring on him, but it's like a big part of his character, I guess.
I guess maybe because that's like where we get like the perspective of other people's view on Vegapunk, in which they're like, oh, he's like a genius doctor, but then when we meet him, we're like, this guy's actually like goofy as hell, like he is super smart, but he's also like really goofy, and
he does make a lot of bonehead decisions.
Yeah, which, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I thought an interesting part about this episode was that like, again, Vegapunk trying to figure out why, in which he kind of like mentions about like maybe it's like his instincts, but then he even says something. He hints at it's because that Kuma is a buccaneer, and that the buccaneer people are special. But and I mean, I hated that they kind of cut off. It almost seemed like he was about to explain why like the buccaneer people are special, but then it gets cut off, and we get a 7-minute recap of Kuma's backstory.
Again, we're back with Toei trying to fill in the blanks, trying to make the episode last.
Which, I mean, I guess maybe if we were just watching the episode by itself yesterday, it wouldn't have been that bad. But we actually watched the last, I guess technically 3 episodes. So we actually rewatched Kuma's life like right before this episode. Yeah. So I guess like for us, it felt like we were kind of watching the exact same thing over again. And I kind of get that in this episode, again, we're seeing flashbacks of Kuma's life, but it's more so like Bonnie's view of her going into his memories and seeing his life again. Yeah. But I can definitely tell yesterday we were all getting a little bit like
impatient.
Yeah, impatient.
Yeah. Because like all of us that were watching, we were all manga readers, right? So it's like we're just watching like, dude, I have seen this shit already, bro. It's like that's how I felt. I mean, the one thing I did like about during the flashbacks is the music that was playing. Yeah. I think the music was pretty good in this episode. But like other than that, man, I was just like, I get it. It's like seeing in the perspective of Bonnie viewing the memories, but it's like, I'm not Bonnie, man. I'm just a viewer myself. Yeah. But like, I feel like towards the end, it actually after all the memories and like the flashbacks, the episode picks up again when after Saturn recovers himself, you know, he like you see like the burst of aura coming out. The Navy soldiers just flying away. Like, one by one. Like, they're flying away. And for a second, I was like, oh, wait, is this like the rest of the Gorosei coming back? Like, no, it's just Saturn just picking himself back up. We see that, like, that Kuma's punch actually, like, did some damage, but later, part of, like, one of Imu's powers is these guys are just regenerating nonstop. At this point, if you're an anime viewer only, it's like, how the fuck are you gonna beat these guys? Oh yeah, this is just not even these guys yet. We're just talking about just Saturn. Just him, yeah. Because Kuma's attack, it did fuck him up, but he was all good after. He just regenerated just like that.
Yeah. But we see Saturn's back in the fight. I think he goes for the kill on Kuma. We see Sanji deflect it. Frankie finally goes into action. He flies up, shoots like a radical beam, which that was pretty cool. Actually goes through Saturn. Cool. I was expecting it to just kind of like bounce off, but it goes through Saturn. But obviously Kizaru is also back into action too. So then he kicks Frankie. Yeah. And then again, the whole plan of the Straw Hat crew at this current point is that they're trying to escape Egghead. don't even need to fight at this point. They just need to escape. So then they kind of all start running. You know, Alice picks up Kuma, and they start running, and Vegapunk is just like, "I yo, you guys go. Let me take care of this."
That was pretty funny. He like wanted to stand down.
Yeah,
So y'all got it. I'm gonna take on Kizaru and Saint Saturn.
yeah. I thought that scene was so funny. You just see Vegapunk, who, I mean, Vegapunk's pretty tall himself, but like, I guess compared to Saturn and Kizaru,
Like
I was just like, yo, what is this guy about to do? You know?
Yeah.
And he talks to them for a bit, but you know, Saturn didn't want to hear it. He just immediately calls for a Buster call on Egghead, and that was pretty much the entire episode.
You know, I remember we were talking about it in the whole like the episode like when we were watching. It's like when they did that flashback, Kizaru is also doing the Nika dance. So like, come on, man, like, why are you doing this shit?
I know.
We know what you were doing back then.
Well, it kind of goes into the, you know, Kizaru kind of like almost being like a double agent, you know. I know it was like heavily implied that he's the one who brought Luffy food. I think Oda said in the SBS that like
whoever did it did it in a speed of light.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And we know like even for Kizaru, he kind of like feels for Vegapunk and he feels for Kuma, you know. So yeah, I mean, it was a decent episode, you know. It wasn't anything crazy or anything special. But you know, I feel like again, this is more just set up for, well, we know what's to come, you know.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna have to see the rest of the rest of the Gorosei showing up. And Luffy's back.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
He ate his food.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is like next episode or the one after we're gonna see that scene where he just like grabs
him.
What?
I think that might be. I mean, I hope it's next episode, but it might be in like 2 episodes because I think the next one is more so dealing with like the Buster call. But and I'm kind of curious as to how the pacing will go because I think for me, I'm just trying to see the rest of the Gorosei pull up.
Oh yeah. The pacing in this one was not the best.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like. It's just flashbacks, man.
Yeah,
I feel like this was like 5 pages in the manga.
Yeah.
It was just like nothing really progressed, in my opinion.
Yeah, I actually rewatched this like right before we did this, and you know, when we were watching yesterday, I thought that the recap was like more than half the episode. It actually only ended up being like about 7 minutes of the episode, but for some reason it felt way longer. But again, I think that's also because we literally just rewatched Kuma's life right before it, so it felt like we were just kind of double dipping. But a solid episode nonetheless. But I guess we can just go into ratings then, right?
Yeah, I'll go first. I think it was like a 5.
Okay.
5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I thought like I think it's because the last 2 episodes were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Kuma's life was like really, really good. Like this is kind of just like a repeat. Like, oh my god, we're watching Kuma's life again.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, I completely agree.
I thought the music was really good. I really loved the music.
The music was good, but the music is always good. I gave this like a 5.5, 6 out of 10. It wasn't anything special. Again, for me, the recap really kind of killed the momentum, you know, and it just felt like we were kind of setting up for what's next. Like nothing really much happened besides that conversation between Vegapunk and Saturn. I felt like.
I saw one thing too, man. Is this has nothing to do with the episode, but I saw next week we're gonna have a new opening, right? New opening and endings.
Yes,
it's gonna be the last one before we get to Elbaf in the anime.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait for that. Because like I never really I've caught up watching reading the manga, so I never really like got into like the other openings and stuff and I think one day I should just listen to them.
Dude, we should do a ranking or just
I'll listen to
us reacting to all of them
because
there's a lot.
This one was pretty good, man.
Yeah,
I love this one. This one was like really good. And especially like the last episode, not this one, but the previous one where like Kuma punches Saturn.
Oh yeah,
here's the fucking
he punches him so hard that the opening starts. The opening starts playing.
Yeah, it was really So the music was. The opening, this one was really good, and I can't wait to see what the next one is.
No, and we should be getting that, I guess, this weekend. But But there's no manga chapter coming out, or has that been confirmed or not? I know that there's some sort of a holiday.
There's like Shonen Jump's having a holiday break next week. We might get leaks. We might get like scans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to watch out for that. But you know, I think it will get leaked. I'm pretty sure. So if there is a leak, we'll do a review on that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it goes. What else? I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something in mind, but fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. So
okay. Yeah, I guess.
Want to do anything before we get into this thing?
No,
I think we gotta tackle it.
I know. I'm kind of worried as to how long it will take.
Okay.
I know I told Lyle like
this might take 20 minutes.
I was like 20 minutes, but now that I look at it, it actually looks a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
Than what I was kind of anticipating.
Oh my gosh, I think we did it backwards.
No.
This is the front, bro. Look at the... That's why I was so confused. That's the front. That's the front. Look at the fucking thing in the front. That's the front.
Wait, what?
So I got two down.
Wait, where's the last? Shouldn't we an extra T?
Oh. There's just no way.
How's that even possible?
I don't remember driving it.
Okay, that's fine. Keep going.
There's no way. You think we're gonna finish this in an hour?
Dude, I think we'd be lucky if we
I got dinner at 4:30.
did. What time is it? Oh yeah, we got it.
Alright. I think we'd be lucky. Motherfucker.
No, I broke it. Oh no. Dude, this piece is so fragile. No, I broke them both. No, they're actually broken in half. No. Dude, that's crazy. If you're actually watching this, you could just skip to the end to see what we made.
I'm stupid as
Bro!
Wait, we fucked it up. Wait,
Okay. See you guys next week.
See you guys next week.
See you guys next week.
Jesus.
We're done. Goodbye.